Om Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of the 13th of May, 2015. The essence is, sweet children, sit in solitude, sit in ekant, and talk to yourself. Practice, I am an imperishable soul. I am an avinashi atma, and am listening to the Father. The question is, what words emerge from the mouths of the children who are careless about remembrance, who are albele about remembrance? The answer is, they say, I am a child of Shiv Baba anyway. I am in remembrance. However, Baba says, all of that is lies and carelessness. You have to make effort to have remembrance. Wake up early in the morning and sit in remembrance while considering yourself to be a soul. Have a spiritual conversation with yourself. It is the soul that speaks. You are now becoming soul conscious. Only soul conscious children will keep a chart of remembrance. They will not just tell tall stories of knowledge. The song for today's Murli is, see your face in the mirror of your heart. Mukhada dekh le prani, darpan mein. Om Shanti. You spiritual children have been told that each soul is called a living being. The Father now explains to souls. That song belongs to the path of devotion. Just its essence is explained to you. While you sit here, consider yourself to be a soul. Renounce the consciousness of the body. I, this soul, am a very tiny point. I play my part through this body. No one else has this knowledge of the soul. The Father says, consider yourself to be a soul. I am a tiny soul. It is the soul that plays the whole part through the body. Body consciousness will then be removed. This is the effort to be made. We souls are the actors of the whole play. The highest actor of all is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. It remains in the intellect that he too is a tiny point, and yet his praise is so great. He is the ocean of knowledge and the ocean of happiness, and yet he is a tiny point. We souls are also tiny points. A soul cannot be seen except with divine vision. You hear these new aspects at this time. What does the world know about this? However, among you two, only a few understand this accurately and keep it in their intellects that they are tiny points, souls. Our Father is the main actor in this drama. The highest actor of all is the Father. Then there are all the others who come. You know that even though the Father is the ocean of knowledge, he cannot speak the knowledge without a body. It is only when he has a body that he can speak. When souls are bodiless, they are separated from their organs. Those on the path of devotion constantly remember bodily beings. They do not know the name, form, land, or time of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. They simply say that he is beyond name and form. The Father explains, according to the drama, you, who were the number one Satopradhan ones, have to become Satopradhan again. In order to change back from Tamopradhan to Satopradhan, you have to keep your stage strong. I am a soul. The soul is speaking through this body. The soul has knowledge. The knowledge that there is an imperishable part recorded in each soul is not in anyone else's intellect. These are very new points. Sit in solitude and talk to yourself like this. I am a soul. I am listening to the Father. I, this soul, imbibe this knowledge. This soul is filled with this part. I am an imperishable soul. You have to grind this into yourself. We have to change from Tamo Pradhan to Sato Pradhan. Body-conscious human beings do not even have knowledge of what a soul is. They keep such big books with them. They have so much arrogance. This is the Tamo Pradhan world. There are no highest on high souls here. You now know that you have to make effort to change from Tamo Pradhan to Sato Pradhan. Grind this aspect into yourself. Many of you can relate knowledge, yet there isn't that remembrance. There should be that introspection. You have to change from impure to pure by having remembrance of the Father. Do not simply become a Pandit. There is the example of the Pandit who told some mothers to say Ram, Ram, so that they would be able to go across the river. Do not tell such lies. There are many who are like that. Some explain very well, but they do not have any yoga. They remain body conscious throughout the day. Otherwise, they would send their chart to Baba, saying what time they wake up and how much remembrance they have. Some send no news at all. They just speak a lot of unnecessary knowledge and have no yoga at all. Although they give knowledge to important people, they themselves are weak in yoga. Wake up early in the morning and remember the Father. Baba, you are the most beloved. This is such a unique, predestined drama. No one understands the secrets of this drama. They neither understand what a soul is, nor what the Supreme Soul is. Human beings are now even worse than animals. We too were like that. You reached such a bad state in Maya's kingdom. You can give this knowledge to anyone. Tell them you are a soul who has now become Tamo Pradhan. You have to become Sato Pradhan again. First of all, consider yourself to be a soul. It is easier for the poor. The wealthy have a lot of complications. The Father says, I enter an ordinary body. He is neither very poor nor very rich. You now know that the Father comes at this time every cycle and advises us how to become pure. Baba has not come to advise you about the complications of your business. You call out, O purifier, come. Therefore, Baba shows you the way to become pure. This Brahma didn't know anything himself. If you are an actor and don't know the beginning, middle, or end of a drama, what would you be called? We souls are actors in this world cycle, but no one knows how this is. Although they say that souls reside in the incorporeal world, they do not say that from experience. You souls now know practically that you are residents of the incorporeal world. You souls are imperishable. Keep this in your intellects. There are many who have no yoga at all, and then, because of their body consciousness, they make many mistakes. The main thing is to become soul conscious. You should be concerned about becoming Sato Pradhan. The children who are concerned about becoming Sato Pradhan never let stones emerge from their mouths. If they make a mistake, they instantly report it to the Father. Baba, I made this mistake. Please forgive me. They would not hide it. When it's hidden, it increases even more. Continue to tell your news to Baba. Baba will reply, your yoga is not accurate. The main thing is to become pure. The story of 84 births is in the intellects of you children. As much as possible, Just be concerned about becoming Satopradhan. Renounce body consciousness. You are Raj Rishis. Hatha yogis can never teach Raj Yoga. Only the Father can teach Raj Yoga. Only the Father gives this knowledge. At this time, devotion is Tamopradhan. The Father only comes at the confluence age to give this knowledge. Now that the Father has come, devotion has to end, and this world too has to end. The golden age is established through this knowledge and yoga. Devotion is completely separate. People say that happiness and sorrow both exist here. You children have great responsibility. Continue to create ways to benefit yourself. It has also been explained that the pure worlds are the land of peace and the land of happiness. This is the land of peacelessness, the land of sorrow. The first and main thing is yoga. If you don't have yoga, you just speak a lot of knowledge unnecessarily, like pundits. Nowadays, there is a lot of occult power. That has no connection with knowledge. People are trapped so much in falsehood. They are impure. The Father himself says, I come into the impure world, into an impure body. No one here is pure. This one doesn't call himself God. He says, I too am impure. When I become pure, I will become an angel. You too will become pure angels. The main thing is how we can become pure. Remembrance is absolutely essential for this. The children who are careless about remembrance say, we are Shiv Baba's children anyway. We stay in remembrance of Baba. However, Baba says, all of that is a lie. It is carelessness. You have to make effort for this remembrance. Wake up early in the morning and sit in remembrance, considering yourself to be a soul. Have a heart-to-heart conversation. It is the soul that speaks. You are now becoming soul-conscious. Praise is sung of those who benefit others. That is praise of the body, whereas this praise is of the incorporeal, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. You understand this? The knowledge of the ladder and how we take 84 births while we come down would not be in the intellect of anyone else. The urn of sin has now become full. How can that be cleaned? This is why you call the Father. You belong to the Pandav community. You are religio-political. Baba explains things of all religions. No one else can explain them to you like this. What do all founders of religions do? Their followers have to come down after them. They are not able to grant anyone eternal liberation. Only when the Father comes at the end can everyone be made pure and be taken back home. This is why there is no praise of anyone but him. There is no praise of Brahma or of you. What would you do if Baba hadn't come? The Father has now brought you into your ascending stage. It is sung, when your stage ascends, everyone benefits. Charti kala, sabka bhala. However, no one understands the meaning of this. They just sing a lot of praise. The Father has now explained that it is the soul that is immortal and that this is its throne. Souls are imperishable. They can never die. A soul leaves his body and takes another to play another part. It isn't that the demons of death come and take him away. When someone leaves his body, you should not feel unhappy. That soul has simply renounced one body and gone to play another part. What is there to cry about? You now understand how we souls are all brothers. It is sung. Souls remained separated from the Supreme Soul for a long time. Atmae Paramatma alag rahe bahukal. Where does the Father come to meet you? They don't even know this. Everything is now being explained to you. You have been hearing those things for such a long time. That one doesn't have any books, etc. He simply refers to them in order to explain to you. The Father is the truth, and so He creates the true creation. He tells you the truth. There is victory through truth and defeat through falsehood. The true Father establishes the land of truth. You have been defeated by Ravan many times. All of that is predestined in the drama. You know that your kingdom is now being established. Then all of this will not exist. All of this comes later. It is so easy to keep this world cycle in the intellect. Effort-making children will not become happy simply with the fact that they speak knowledge very well. Together with that, they will also have yoga and imbibe good manners. You have to become very sweet. You must not cause anyone sorrow. Explain to others with a lot of love. There is so much upheaval because of purity. This happens according to the drama. It is predestined in the drama. However, it isn't that you receive something if it is in the drama. No, you do have to make effort for that. You have to imbibe divine virtues like the deities have. You must not become like salt water, like loon pani. Check that you are not behaving badly and causing the Father's honor to be lost. Anyone who defames the Satguru cannot claim a high status. That one is the true Father and the true teacher. You souls are now aware that the Father is the ocean of knowledge and the ocean of happiness. He definitely gave this knowledge previously and departed. This is why he is remembered. This one soul has no knowledge previously. No one knows what a soul is or what the drama is. Human beings have to be given this knowledge. People create a sacrificial fire of Rudra and they worship souls. Is the worship of souls better than the worship of the bodies of divine beings? Bodies are created out of 5 elements. This is why only the worship of Shiv Baba is unadulterated, is avyabhichari. You must now only listen to that one alone. Therefore it is said, hear no evil. Stop listening to defamatory things. Listen to me alone. This knowledge is unadulterated. The main thing is, only when your body consciousness is broken can you become cool and calm. If you stayed in remembrance of the Father, you would never say wrong things. There won't be bad vision either. While looking at everything, it would be as though you didn't see anything. Our third eyes of knowledge are now open. The Father has come and made us Trinetri and Trikaldarshi. You now have the knowledge of the 3 aspects of time and the 3 worlds. Acha? To the sweetest beloved long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana. The first point is, together with listening to knowledge, also remain in yoga. Imbibe good manners. Become very sweet. Never let stones emerge from your mouth. Never let patthar emerge from your mouth. The second point is, sit in solitude Become introspective, become antarmukhi, and talk to yourself. Create ways to become pure. Wake up early in the morning and remember the Father with a lot of love. The blessing for today is, may you be a conqueror of Maya with a right to self-sovereignty and make the 5 elements and the 5 vices your servers. May you be a conqueror of Maya with a right to self-sovereignty. May you be Maya Jit, Swarajya Adhikari, and make the 5 elements, and make the 5 tattva, and the 5 vices, and the 5 vikar your servers, your sevadhari. The explanation is, in the golden age, maids carry the trains of the world emperor and world empress. Similarly, at the confluence age, when you children become conquerors of Maya, with a right to self-sovereignty, and you remain decorated with your titles, the 5 elements and the 5 vices will then pick up the trains of your dresses from behind you. That is, they will move along depending on you. For this, tighten the belt of your dress of titles with determination, and remain with the Father while decorated with different dresses and jewelry sets. The vices and elements will then be transformed and become your cooperative companions. The slogan is, when you become lost in the experience of powers and virtues that you speak of, you will experience the greatest authority. When you become lost in the experience of the powers and virtues that you speak of, you will experience the greatest authority. Om Shanti.